Lovely to be here, Prime Minister, Minister Marchenko, Governor, my dear friend Oksana. I feel like I come home when I come to Ukraine House. And in a way it's true because, I tell you a little story. One night I was here, maybe 4 years ago maybe? 3 years ago. I was out here walking with my husband one evening, as we sometimes do, and I ran into Oksana, and I said, "What are you doing here? Do you live around here?" And she said, "No, I'm checking out this cool house that I'm going to turn into something very special." And here we are at the Ukraine House. I've been coming here a lot for functions when we gather around our spring meetings, but I've also come here from time to time on weekends, when Ukrainians gather here, a home away from home for many Ukrainians. And although I'm not Ukrainian, I'm a friend of Ukraine. Inside, I'm also a Ukrainian. So I love coming here. Thank you. I wanted to just take a moment and talk about the theme of innovation, because for the last 3 years plus, that's indeed what we've done together. We have done something I had never done before, which is to say, this is a situation where we have to pull out all of our ideas, all of our thinking, and we need to be the most innovative ever, because we need to make sure Ukraine and its people get through this very, very traumatic, brutal, and difficult situation. So our teams got together and decided to work on several fronts. First and foremost, we decided we have to do everything we can to deal with the economic war that Ukraine faced, because this was also a front on all of its ability to provide services, to make sure it stayed alive economically. And our teams, I have never seen anything like this, built on the incredible capacity that Ukraine had built on setting up its systems, public financial management, digitalization, transparency, and service delivery. And what the World Bank was able to do was take all that capacity and say, let's create a platform. And let's create a platform whereby we can make sure that services keep going. And I'm so proud of this. And when you heard that number, 77 billion, it's actually really true. It's huge. But that's what we were able to do. World Bank funding, but so many other donors' funding went through the World Bank because of this platform we were able to put up. And I want to really thank our partners, the Prime Minister, Minister Marchenko, the whole team that was able to work with us and provide this incredible platform under which we could mobilize support and provide the services. I remember we did a survey once to just see how well is it going, these services. And I was amazed. 94% of pensioners in Ukraine receive their pension on time in the middle of a war. I'm from Sweden. I don't think elderly people in Sweden get their pension on time at the rate of 94%. So I think this is just amazing. We also made sure we didn't take our eye off recovery, because the recovery of infrastructure services is key. Energy, transport, urban services. This became also a very important part for us, working with partners. And here again, the Prime Minister mentioned it. Ukraine's ingenuity, creativity, industrial spirit was able to combine both international support with the strength of Ukrainian firms and entrepreneurship. So we provided support to also make sure that the infrastructure keeps going. And then the analytics are important. Why are the analytics so important? Because you can never take your eye off data. The reconstruction needs of Ukraine are huge. You heard the numbers. It will be the largest reconstruction effort ever. But it's been very important for us to keep publishing the rapid damage and needs assessments. We just released the 4th one, the economic updates for everyone to see the strength of Ukraine, but also the needs of Ukraine, because data speaks. So that's been a very important part of our work. I want to finish off by taking you back 80 years ago, when the Bretton Woods institutions were created, July 1944. The world was coming out, or Europe was coming out of war. But gathered here in the United States at Bretton Woods, up in New Hampshire. I don't know if anyone has been there. I went there a little while ago. It's an amazing place. Came together to really think, how do we reconstruct after such a devastating and brutal episode? Well, we are now 80 years later, and the World Bank, which is official name International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, is here again. We will continue to work so hard for the people of Ukraine, for reconstruction, and very importantly, development. And I look forward to continuing our strong partnership with Ukraine today, tomorrow, and into the future. Thank you so much.